Hello, I hope you're all keeping safe and well. A little bit of a different video for you today. The video is of a sparrowhawk in my garden and it's actually having breakfast. Now this breakfast that it's having, it caught itself, and I just happened to be very lucky that I managed to film it. I've checked the YouTube upload guidelines and I'm fairly certain I'm right in thinking that this should be fine to upload. I just need to give a bit of context as to what is going on in the video. So the sparrowhawk caught this pigeon and took it down into my garden to eat it. The video is a little bit gruesome in some places, so I might chop and change it around so it looks a little less gruesome. Obviously there might be some young people that are watching this and I don't particularly want to get in trouble. So for that reason it might be age restricted. But please enjoy. I actually saw the sparrowhawk eating this poor little pigeon by chance. And that chance was I'd made a cup of coffee and I was at my kitchen sink about to put a bit of cold water into my mug when I saw her from behind, and I thought, well, she looked like a tabby cat. I thought, well, that tabby cat has obviously caught this poor little pigeon and is having breakfast. But that's when it occurred to me that there's actually no tabby cats where I live. So then begs the question, what is this thing in my garden eating this poor pigeon? And I think I'm right in my identification that it's a young female sparrowhawk. Please correct me if I'm wrong. She turned to the side and that's when I saw her and I thought, flippin' hell, there's a bird of prey in my garden. Like, what are the chances of that happening? And I did look into it, and sparrowhawks can catch wood pigeons if that pigeon is already unwell or is injured or might have something wrong with it. So I think that's what this pigeon was. It was an unwell, injured pigeon, and the sparrowhawk saw it and thought that's an easy breakfast. I did feel very sad for this poor little pigeon. You know, he didn't expect to go out like that, and it did upset me quite a bit when I first saw it. But I thought this is quite an interesting and rare occurrence that I just have to film it. And I did my best in the editing to cut out all the gruesome and gory bits. So if the video of the sparrowhawk eating is quite choppy and changey, then that's why. I think this is also quite lucky for me to see because, one, I'm quite new to the bird watching hobby. I started this year in the summer. I got some binoculars for my birthday and I spent quite a lot of time up in the woods just looking at birds and birds of prey, and actually ducks are my favourite type of bird. So I'm very lucky in some respects to see this actually in my garden. And the second reason is my uncle said that nature and wildlife photographers and videographers can set up camp and, you know, they might be there all day trying to film or take photos or something like this, and they might not happen and they might not be able to get it on camera. So that is why I filmed it, just to document it and, you know, just to say how awesome nature is. And I did feel really sorry for this poor little bird, this poor little pigeon just being eaten. But I've said it to a few people, it's nature in action and you can't really stop it from happening, unfortunately. Otherwise I would have stopped it. I would have gone out there with my broom and go away. But you can't really stop nature from happening. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.